Okay, my students, my 8th graders, don't forget there's no school Friday. I will be here Thursday if I have to crawl there. But the last thing I want to do this semester is the quadratic formula. Now, Thursday, I plan to develop how we got the quadratic formula, but I really don't want to do that in a video because I just think it would be hard to follow. So we're going to actually solve using the quadratic formula. The first thing you need to do is memorize the quadratic formula. So I actually came up with 2 songs to memorize the quadratic formula. And I'm going to do one of them on the video, and then one of them we'll do in class tomorrow. It's a rap. I'm going to rap for you tomorrow. If that doesn't want you to come to school tomorrow, I don't know what will. But here's a song you might want to use. So here's the quadratic equation, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So here is negative b, here is negative b, plus or minus square root, plus or minus square root, b squared minus 4ac, b squared minus 4ac, all over 2a, all over 2a. Hey, was that fun or what? So do it with me. I'll do the first part, you echo me. Here is negative b, plus or minus square root, b squared minus 4ac, all over 2a. You guys did such a great job. You're just the boys, echo me. Here is negative b, plus or minus square root, b squared minus 4ac, all over 2a. Wow, Luke, I didn't realize you had such a great voice. So we'll do that one in class again, get you to memorize it. So what's that? You want to hear it again? Here is negative b, here is negative b, plus or minus square root, plus or minus square root, b squared minus 4ac, b squared minus 4ac, all over 2a, all over 2a. So, the number that or the coefficient of x squared is a, so in this case 1. The coefficient of x is your b, and your constant is c. So it would be negative b, so the opposite of b, plus or minus the square root of b squared, in this case 16, minus 4 times a times c. 4 times 1 times 3 is 12, all over twice a. So we simplify this, negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 4 over 2. So it'd be negative 4 plus or minus 2. Square root of 4 is 2 over 2. So we'd go negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. Negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3. Now, whenever you get nice answers, that means the original problem could have been factored. Okay, let's look at this one. So, here is negative b, so b is 11, plus or minus the square root. B squared would be 121 minus 4 times 2 is 8 times 5 is 40, all over 2a. So it'd be negative 11 plus or minus the square root of 81 all over 4. Of course, the square root of 81 is 9. So let's simplify. Negative 11 plus 9 is negative 2. Divided by 4 is negative 2 over 4. And we can reduce that. And negative 11 minus 9 is negative 20. Divided by 4 is negative 5. Okay, the first two I had nice pretty numbers. Let's do one that's not a nice pretty number. Negative b would be negative 7 plus or minus the square root b squared would be 49 minus 4ac. 4 times 1 is 4 all over 2a. A is 1, so 2. Now, if you want to write your ABC down, some people find that easier. So this would be negative 7 plus or minus square root of 45 over 2. So it'd be negative 7 plus or minus 45 is 9 times 5. So here's 4 problems. See if you can solve them by quadratic formula and then turn it back on and I'll do it. So here, negative b would be 3 plus or minus the square root. B squared would be 9. Minus 4 times 1 times negative 1 would be plus 4 all over 2. So that one's pretty short. So this one, negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, so it'd be 6. So negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 4 over 6. So square root of negative 4 is 2. Negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2 over 6. It would be negative 1/3. Negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6 over 6 is negative 1. Okay, this one, negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac would be 12 over 2a. So negative 7 plus or minus the square root. Oh, you don't forget to pop your eye out. B squared would be 49 minus 4ac. 4 times 5 is 20 times negative 2 would be negative 40. So it'd be plus 40. All over 2a. Okay, so that is the quadratic formula. That's the last thing I wanted to cover this semester. So my 8th graders, you can watch previous videos to review. My 9th graders, you can either do the review sheet or watch previous videos. I will be in tomorrow, or my name's not me. Bye-bye.